What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the video. Chick-fil-A. When you're a Cowboys fan, you're feeling down, which normally we are. Chick-fil-A. So, you thought it was bad, huh? Mike McCarthy returning. Well, guess what? You might be getting old Danny Boy. Old Danny Boy, the pipes are calling. Dan Quinn will probably be returning, because think about it. If you're the Chargers, you're the Falcons, you're the Patriots, quite possibly the Eagles. That would shock me more than anything if they kept Nick Sirianni. Never ate the cheese on them. Took the cheese this year with Dak and McCarthy. I'm done. The cheese is done. It's molded. It's out of the fridge. It's been sitting out for about 5 days. It's done. It's over. I mean, really, it's over. Given, unless they go to the playoffs next year, which is highly unlikely now. After 3 winning seasons, they're probably due for a horrible season. They win the number 1 seed and escape wild card weekend, win the divisional round, and make it to a championship game. Short of that, I'm not buying the cheese. No. The cheese is sold out. It's gone. There's no more left. Excuse me. I heard the statement on I've heard a statement from Jerry Jones. I do not give a damn. Okay. I was listening to Shine on Sports this morning. Adam Shine. Tony and Dallas called in and nailed it. It makes no sense. Okay, but you kept McCarthy because he's a yes man. You remember when we got Parcells in 2003 to 2006? He didn't allow Jerry to have all these crazy meetings on it. None of that stuff happened when the Big Tuna was there. When Tony Romo started playing really well, what did Parcells say? Let's not break out the anointing oil just yet. 2006, he decides to keep Terrell Owens. An aging receiver, talented receiver. Gave us some good years, some good stats. And if he didn't get hurt before the playoff game against the Giants, who knows? Who knows? Regardless, he hires Wade Phillips. 13-3, 1 and done in the playoffs. Now, this was back when the 1 and 2 seed both got the bye week. Didn't play in the wild card, neither 1 or 2 seed. 17-game season now, it's completely different. That being said, 2008, then we went 9-7, missed the playoffs. 2009 go, I believe 11-5, won the division. Beat the Eagles not once, not twice, but thrice. 3 times. Whooped their butts all 3 times, pretty much. Divisional round comes up. Gerald Sensabaugh, the safety from the Jaguars, free agent pickup, number 43. Talks some smack about the Vikings. Yeah, we weren't talking no smack after that game because we got destroyed by Brett Favre and the Vikings. Flozo Adams, of course, went down to left tackle, long-time left tackle. Doug Free played right tackle amazingly that year. Comes in left tackle, gets absolutely obliterated by Jared Allen. He was in Romo's front pocket all day long. Romo dropped back, the snap was given, there's Jared Allen right in his face. It was that bad. So then bring us 2010. What do we do first game of the season? We start Doug Free at left tackle. And we pick up Alex Barron, who was trash from the Rams. The artist formerly known as the was it the Missouri Rams or something? St. Louis Rams. St. Louis Rams going that far. Before Jeff Fisher and whole 8-8 fiasco. I'm not going 8-8 or 7-9 or not. No, you did even worse there. Jason Garrett 1.0. So then Wade Wade gets fired halfway through the season. Romo gets hurt. Chris Gronkowski, the fullback who was playing well, brother of Rob Gronkowski, completely blows the play. Jason Pierre-Paul hits Romo. He goes down. Separated shoulder. Done. John Kitna takes over. Wins us some games. Jason Garrett, interim head coach. Well, we knew where that was going. Because Wade got hired because the Ravens were looking to hire Garrett as the offensive coordinator from 2006 and 7 under Parcells and then under Wade Phillips. They saw how many points the offense put up the year before and all that. They want him as the offensive coordinator. So he last. And then McCarthy. It's just one joke after another. So now they're talking about bringing out Dan Quinn. Of course, the Prescott contract. You can't get out of it. He's got no trade clause. You owe him $59 million. You going to take that cap hit and cut him? I mean, you're going to have to extend him if you want to save any money. That's not going to be cheap either. They've backed themselves into the corner. At this point, I have to agree with Tom Downey. Cut your losses. Cut your losses this year. Get rid of Dak. Get rid of everything. You should have got rid of McCarthy. Cut your losses, start fresh. But you think Bill Belichick would want to come to Dallas and put up with that? No. Would Mike Vrabel? I was hoping for Mike Vrabel. He's not coming here and deal with that. Pete Carroll's not coming here and deal with that. So as long as we got Jerry, this is what we have to deal with. I tried to tell you all for a while now, this team will not win a Super Bowl until Jerry Jones is gone. And as sad as that is. Reason being, when he first took over the Cowboys, he had an interview. Told people there's a picture in my office of 2 buzzards. One buzzard says to the other, "Patience my ass, I'm going to kill something." That was how Jerry was back then. He hired a rogue coach in Jimmy Johnson, fresh out of college, off a national championship. Troy Aikman, who people had doubts on. Michael Irvin. Emmitt Smith was not projected high in the draft out of Florida. Jimmy put it all together. Playoff wins, Super Bowl wins. Of course, who gets the credit? Jimmy gets the credit. Well, Jerry didn't like that, not one bit. Fires Jimmy. They mutually parted ways. He fired Jimmy. Let's be honest. He fired the man. Hires Barry Switzer, former coach to Troy Aikman. 1995, they go championship game, lose to the 49ers. Following year, go championship game, beat the 49ers because we picked up Deion Sanders in free agency. Win the Super Bowl, win the playoff game the year after, and then that's it. Barry Switzer leaves. Then you get Shane Gailey. Then you get Dave Campo. Clint Stoiner, Jad Hutchinson, all these different quarterbacks. And hire Parcells. That's starting to work. He brings in guys, draft guys like Marcus Spears, Chris Canty, Stephen Bowen, Jason Hatcher, Jason Witten, Terrence Newman. Brings in Ken Hamlin from the Seahawks. Tony Romo is undrafted free agent. Of course, Sean Payton was there as offensive coordinator during those first couple years until 2006 when he went to the Saints to be the head coach. And I was thinking then we should have hired Sean Payton as the next coach because Parcells was kind of thinking about moving on. I'm sure he had enough of Jerry by then. But with an owner like this, how do you expect the league to take you seriously? The man wants the trophy on his terms. He wants all the credit. He doesn't want to have to give Bill Belichick credit. He doesn't want to have to give Mike Vrabel credit. He doesn't want to have to give Pete Carroll credit. So you're stuck with the Mike McCarthys of the world, who, by the way, everybody says he's such a great coach. If he's such a great coach, now you can blame this some on Ted Thompson with the Packers and others involved, Mike Murphy and all of them. You only won one Super Bowl with one of the greatest quarterbacks in history, and not Tom Brady. Aaron Rodgers, that man should have had 3-4 Super Bowls. He was capable. Defense let him down every single time. He'd get the lead, and the defense would just collapse. And it's like, really? And then, just like the Cowboys, we're doing all this different motioning and all these offensive things. I'm like, okay, things have finally changed. We're finally getting the message. Defense, playing man coverage, it was working. What do? We go back to the old stubborn ways. We're going to play. Was that Jerry? Is he making those decisions? You all need to do this because I'm the smartest football guy in here. No, you're not. You're a dunce cap. You're a dunce cap. Excuse me. You're a douchebag. Get out of there, Jerry. Can Steven fire him? Somebody. I mean, how many times would Jerry Jones have fired himself as manager? Think about that. So I got more videos coming up, guys. Like, subscribe, comment, share, hit notifications. They're not going to be a whole lot to laugh about or get excited about as long as Jerry's in this building. That's why I haven't bought a Cowboys jersey in years. And I was this damn close to buying a Dak Prescott, a Jake Ferguson, Micah Parsons, maybe CeeDee Lamb. Not all at the same time, but over the next few months if we'd gotten at least to the championship game. That's off the table. That's not happening. Oh, see this? This is from 2005. See that? That's over 20 years old. This Witten jersey, over 10 years old. Better get used to it because I ain't buying shit from you, Jerry, until you fire yourself as general manager. What you should have done in 2014 was fire yourself as general manager and hire Will McClay and give him full autonomy over this team. Because that's the only reason we have successful drafts, is because of Will McClay. He don't like giving him credit. Will McClay and his son. Now, his son has some cap issues and all, but him and Will McClay in 2014 wanted Zach Martin over Johnny Manziel. That wasn't a rumor. That is 100% true. Because Jerry was infatuated with Johnny Manziel. I remember how infatuated he was. Like, oh yeah, I like that. He's got some talent. You know how Jerry is. Yeah. Anyway, do all that good stuff, guys. And after 100 subscribers, once we reach that mark, we're going to do a free giveaway. If you're an Eagles fan, a Packers fan, whoever, hat, jersey, something. We'll figure out something. I'll announce it once we hit 100 what the giveaway will be, and we'll do the giveaway. So keep that in mind, guys. More content coming up, including draft, even though this is going to be a rough year, guys. I thought it was going to be this past year. I was pleasantly surprised up until the Packers game. Nobody's hiring Dan Quinn. And I was even fooled by this fool. Because of the Seahawks, that was Gus Bradley, obviously. Look what he's doing with the Colts. They don't have a ton of talent on defense. And he's doing better than our defense, who has Micah Parsons. Yet alone just that guy. Trayvon Diggs. All these other guys. I mean, Deron Bland. Name it. Van Der Esch, I mean, it's probably done. Look at what talent releases. Sean Lee, all these guys we've wasted. Jason Witten, DeMarcus Ware. Terrence Newman's career. Orlando Scandrick. Anyway, nobody's hiring Dan Quinn. When this Packers loss happened, you know what reminded me of that? The Falcons' absolute collapse against the Patriots and Tom Brady in that last Super Bowl. It sticks with me. It stuck with me, but I'm like, okay, this defense is doing pretty well. But then when we go up against the 49ers and these teams, we get our asses kicked. We couldn't stop jack shit. We still can't stop the run. I don't know. Let me know what you guys think there in the comments down below. Some draft videos coming your way and everything else. Love y'all. Peace out.